Welcome back, everyone. And I do mean everyone. It's Forgotten Circus. So, as you can see, but before I actually get into the Star Wars portion, well, it's involved in certain creators. But before I get into that, I just want to say that this whole Star Wars theory and Star Wars explained situation that's going on. I mean, maybe it's none of my business. I am a creator, smaller creator. They're larger creators. But I do know when a problem's a problem, and it seems like a jealousy problem. So leave that boy alone. Constantly we hear about Star Wars theory, uh, people attacking him. I mean, even people in the industry, and now we have other YouTube creators. Come on, we're bigger than this. All the man wants to do, all the man wants to do, is make good content, Star Wars content, and make sabers. That's it. Which are damn fine sabers, by the way. I'm thinking about getting one. But it seems like you guys are just being bullies. That's all it is. The man's just trying to make content. So it would behoove you, or I say to you, other people that are attacking his his content and his channel, you shoot at the king, you best not miss. That's all I'm saying. You shoot at the king, you best not miss. You're just being bullies. Leave a man alone. He's got, see, we as content, especially in the Star Wars community, because it's in a lot of flux right now, a lot of flux that's going on right now. Seems like everybody's choosing sides, apparently. Creating content, being a YouTube creator or a content creator, like I'm smaller, startup. I'll get there. You'll see me pretty soon. I'll get there. But yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Like we can sit there and we can have our analysis of it, hate the shows, but I'm one of those, when have we lost the fact that it's about making content, entertainment for the people? We have done this to bring our opinions and our stuff to people around the world that will never even meet. It's about having fun. We've seen to forget this jealousy and this. Look, I'll be honest with you. I know everybody says it, but I'll be really honest with you. It's not about the money for me. It's about making content and having people like that part of their day when they're like stressed out or something like that. And then they're just like, oh, Forgotten Circus dropped a video. And then sometimes I make you smile. Sometimes I make you mad. But it's about sharing. It's about sharing. We forget that we, as content creators, it's about fun. It's not about jealousy. That boy is doing nothing to y'all. Nothing at all. So just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Let's have fun again. Star Wars in Flux. This is the time that we need to. All the creators need to get together and probably rile them up and give Lucasfilm and Disney more optimism. Like, we are still here. We just need you to make a good product. But as we're too busy arguing with ourselves, we're not going to get that product because they're going to feed off of that. We cannot implode, content creators and fans. The reason why we do this, content creators, is for the fans, for the subscribers. We put everything out there for them, and they give back. So it's okay. I don't understand this. Everybody can eat. It's like every person wants to have their hands in the cookie jar to get that last crumb. Don't worry. Mama's baking some in the oven. Give it about 15 minutes. We about to replenish. Calm down. And leave that boy alone and stop bullying him. Because that is, that turned into a Star Wars theory rant. Like, Star Wars, I don't know him from Adam. But I definitely know that I'm a student of the game. And there's some times where I'm writing stuff down and he's saying with Star Wars and taking it in like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like picking his brain, you know what I mean? But all I'm going to say is I'm a fan of him. Have no problem with him. Love his content. Whether it's negative, sometimes I think he comes off negative. Not to me, but maybe to you. But hey, we may all come off negative. But anyway, I went on that little rant there. So apparently, let's get back into it. Star Wars is going to tone it back on the TV shows, Lucasfilm and all that. I think that's a very great idea, actually. That's a very genius idea. That may be one of the smartest ideas that you've come up with in a long time, Disney, Lucasfilm, and Star Wars. But are you going to do it? Because you say a lot of things. So, who knows? In theory, right? So they're going to tone it back. The only thing that you need to focus on right now, Disney, Lucasfilm, and Star Wars, to be honest with you, is probably the Mandalorian Grogu movie. And Ahsoka's coming out. You're going to end off with Andor. You got Skeleton Crew. Let's focus on this little thing so people can forget about that trilogy, and then maybe you can move into the Thrawn thing. I keep saying this. Like, it's too easy. I mean, everybody loves the little green guy. You just got to make it good. That can hold you up for about 50% of the movie. Just Grogu alone. And then together. So you got that. So you can build this whole thing. The only time don't even waste it on a TV show. There should be no TV shows for a while. It hasn't worked. The Mandalorian was a little season 1 and 2 where that just diamond in the rough that you just polished into that friggin' perfect wedding ring. And then apparently you used fake gold, and then somebody broke out with a rash. Real diamond, but fake gold supporting it. So you need to you can make this good. This is your last shot to be. I know we say it all the time, last shot, but this will put you so far back if this isn't successful. So you really you might want to start putting your ear to the ground, listening to the fans a little bit, and adding, because you got a couple things you can do. We don't know. It may be a start off. This Mandalorian Grogu movie may be one of those where they finish that little saga, tie everybody into like some Avengers type stuff, which could work if you do it right. Everybody want to battle against Thrawn. And I get it. You'll have the Night Sisters and Dathomir. And, and then just stay focused on this. The problem is you're bringing too many products into a product that you can't accomplish yet. So accomplish that product, and then you can start bringing it. But you've already brought it in, so now you got to mix it together. You got this. How can you say, like, it's just like you're putting too much into something that's working without all of it. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but you don't have to just do this. This is going to buy you 10 years at least. Forget about the trilogies, right? And the only thing you need to start off when you finish off this is Revan. You can even whisper his name throughout, like they find like teachings of Revan, and then everybody's like, "Who's Revan? Who's Revan? Who's Revan?" And I'm bringing in, you got a whole new thing you can do. You could do this whole thing and then just pop back to like Valkorion, the twins, Darth Vitiate. You could just jump so far back to that, and the amount of stuff that you can do, and you have so much lore out there. But yeah, I do agree with you turning back to TV shows. I don't want any more TV shows, to be honest with you. I mean, Ahsoka season 2 should probably be the last. I mean, we've got enough out of Ahsoka. We have enough of Ahsoka, even with the TV show, that she just gets tied in the movie. Yes, we finished the Bo-Katan Kryze saga, tied it in the movie. You know what I mean? Put them all in that movie, and then you do the Mandalorian Grogu, have them kind of distant because you still want them to be the focus, the focal point. It is their movie, and then you go into the Thrawn. Make Thrawn menacing, man. Come on, let's get a trilogy with Thrawn. He's so menacing. Everybody knows that he's menacing. Let's do it. Then you got another 3 years of that, all that filming, all that stuff. And then Star Wars is supposed to be an event, people. That's how you make it an event. You end these TV shows and you lead everything into that big final event. That's why Endgame and Infinity War worked. You built all those things. You stopped a little bit, did some movies in between. Movies, by the way, not TV shows. You buy yourself time because every year, and then you can have it every year. A Star Wars thing's going out that's going to lead into this. It's smart. I'm just saying. But yeah, you do that. They forget about the trilogy. You go back. You do the prequels. And then you can get creative with some of the stuff. You put the Acolyte in there and why, and now everybody wants to decant it. I wanted to come back. I signed a petition, bring it back because there's so much content I can have from that. But yeah, it's one of those things like you gotta read the room. You're not reading the room. There's an elephant right there in the room, and you cannot see it. There is the golden cup, holy grail, whatever you want to call it, chalice, I don't know, sitting right there that you can grab without any booby traps or anything, and you just can't do it. You make it difficult. You'd be like, well, it's up there, so this might be too easy and beneath us. That can you add like falling pits with the bamboo, sliding walls with spikes, maybe the occasional slip in Iron Maiden. Just go with what works. Everybody's going to be cool. If you do this right, everybody will be cool. Everybody loved the little green guy. Yeah, the merch went away for a little bit and everything. You do that movie, get it right, it's going to skyrocket yet again. So, and get better writers. Maybe talk to people that actually do fan films and know it. Just, you don't even have to hire these people. You pay them just for like an interview. That would be pretty big. That would be pretty big too. You might get a lot of fans back, but like, yeah, we're calling it because we are respectful. We get some crazy ones with any, product, but start calling. You could do call-ins like during those shareholder. Well, actually, like during pitch meetings and stuff. I don't know, maybe too. You're like, I don't want to reach out to. You have so many content creators that explain Star Wars, know all the lore. You can at least give them a phone call and pay them for their time. You have more than enough money to go around. Hey, if you do that and get everything right, sometimes you got to spend money to make money. I don't know, but we'll see. They're toning back the shows, so that's cool. But I know it started off with like a Star Wars theory and what is it? Star Wars Explained. Have I even watched them? Am I even subscribed to them? Let me see. I'm not like sitting there bullying them either. It's just, it seems like some weird jealousy against Star Wars theory. And the guy does absolutely nothing but be like super chill unless you come at him. He'll even take a lot of criticism. I don't know. Maybe you know him more than it's just he's a content creator that brings content to people and they watch it. So just like people watch your stuff. So we can separate the two. We should all be there together. You know what I mean? As one big Star Wars community and feed off of each other, not hate on each other. But that's spiteful people. But anyway, that's all I got. So tell me what you think about, not really that situation. I just wanted to get that off my chest, but about the direction of Star Wars and what they should do now that they're toning back the shows, which I do think is great. It's a smart move. And there's probably somebody, it's probably the janitor on, janitor on floor 5 that came through and be like, no. Just focus on that, please. And they were like, oh yeah. But yeah, tap out to the fans, man. If you be more interactive, Disney, Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger, Lucasfilm, all that, be more interactive with fans and nicer to the fans and understand where they're coming from and try and pick their brains, they'll appreciate you a lot more, man. Whether you go with the movie or not. Well, they still did ask me, but yeah, I get it. So anyway, tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.